So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. So before we get started, I just want to put this information out there. Her father stated that he is heartbroken after the passing of his granddaughter. Quote, "My heart is so broken. My daughter was missing, and she's been missing since the age of 14." Then you have her sister who stated, "This whole situation has completely broken my family. It might be entertainment for the rest of the world, but it has totally shattered us." My sister had been estranged from the family for quite a long time, and that they had minimal contact with her. And I want to note that this is also over in the UK where the rules and everything else is vastly different versus in the United States. But I just want to showcase the fact that even if you have a father that is there and he does care, right? And he, in a sense, wants to be, in the child's life, you will still have children opting to not want to be around their father. They don't want their father in their lives, nor do they want their father to tell them specifically what it is that they should and shouldn't be doing. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Murphy Cuddy, age 19, of no fixed address, pled guilty to Lewis Crown Court to manslaughter. Her daughter, Asia Cuddy, died at an address in the city back in December of 2019. She was taken to a hospital but confirmed deceased on arrival. A post-mortem examination and forensic test found her death was the result of neglect. Judge Christine Lang QC told Cuddy that defense lawyers would want to obtain a report on her behalf and a doctor would also see her over the coming weeks. She ordered all social service records relating to the case to be disclosed to the defense ahead of sentencing, which was provisionally set for May 28th. Asia Cuddy's passing at a property in England Road on the 11th of December 2019 was investigated by a major crimes team. Detective Inspector Andy Wolstenholme stated, quote, "This was a particularly distressing case for my team and me to investigate, and has caused great sorrow amongst Murphy's family and many agencies that have supported the Murphys and Asia. Quote, we note that the guilty plea entered in this case and continue to prepare for Murphy's sentencing in May." Brighton and Hove Safeguard Children Partnership stated it was working with partners to look into what happened and is conducting a child safeguarding practice review. Brighton and Hove City Council spokesperson stated, "The case is currently the subject of criminal proceedings and the City Safeguard Children Partnership is also conducting a review of the circumstances into the tragic death of this young girl. We have fully supported the police investigation and are committed to working with the partnership in its review and taking learning from this. Asia was not a child protective plan and was not involved with social work services when she passed." I already know what people are going to say. Oh, but where's the father? This wouldn't have happened if the father was here. She is what, 19, 28. Oh, I'm sorry, she's 18 right at that time. So you really think that a girl who is 18 is going to keep track of whatever guy she is with or was with no, let's be logical here. We're not dealing with a grown woman during that time, but she was grown enough, right, to deal in adult types of things, which is laying down with another person unprotected and deciding that she wanted to get pregnant. So here you have the instance of a woman at this moment in time, because this is a story from 2019 slash 2020 one, if I am correct. Let me go back here. Yeah, 2021. And you can clearly see that in the video, in the gift that I created, that she did not have a care in the world. She did not care. She knew that she was going to leave that child there without any type of supervision, without any type of guardianship, without any type of protection, without anybody to watch her. And she did that all so that she can live a single life, because she was not made to have a child, right? And I've stated this before, just because you can reproduce doesn't mean that you should, right? Just because as a woman you have reproductive organs, that doesn't mean that you're going to be a great mother, doesn't mean that you are even supposed to be a mother. And this is further proof of that. She was never meant to do that. She was never in the mindset, she never had the mentality to ever care for another individual that is 100% dependent directly on her. And then I, went through the story, and in some other articles, they were stating that the family is completely distraught and they are heartbroken of, everything that transpired, because they know that it could have been prevented, because all she had to do was drop the child off to one of her family members, and I'm pretty sure they would have taken care of the child up until she got back. But she didn't want to do that. She wanted to go out here and be a hot girl. She wanted to go out here and celebrate being single, being childless, and all these other types of things. And this is what happens. And this is some of the main stuff that I talk about before with a lot of women out here. Like, you'll go out here looking great. You got your extensions in and all this other type of stuff. You got great makeup. You got great clothes. You got great shoes. You making sure that you can pop bottles and go to the club with your girls. But you leave your child like this. Your child is looking like they came from a third world country. Your child is sitting up here starving. Your child is now gone because you wanted to sit up there and be who you were before you had a child. This is why, I sit up there and tell people, you got to think before you start doing a lot of things. You have to think before you start doing a lot of things, because once you have a child, it is more than just you, right? All the stuff that you want to do, it doesn't matter anymore, because everything that matters is that child, right? And the greatest way that I learned about all of this was through my mom. She didn't do none of the foolishness that I sit up there and talk about here. She wasn't sitting up here, oh, I'm about to go out here and party, I'm about to do this, I'm about to. Nah, she sat up there and handled business. She put everything else to the wayside, because she was like, yo, this is more important. I have a life here and I need to take care of it. I need to make sure that I can do everything possible as a mother and as a parent, so that, this child can, be as successful, as it can be, so that it can grow, so that it can flourish. And you have, a lot of women out here, that don't have that type of mentality. They don't have that type of foresight. They don't have that type of selflessness in order to just shut down, all of their wants and desires, and just focus on, what is and what's the most important at this moment in time. And this is the main thing that I sit up there and, I try to get through in a lot of videos, but, a lot of people want to, look at videos for a variety of different reasons. People want to look at videos to get offended, and they don't want to pay attention to the facts of the story. And the facts of the story is this: she was the one charged. She was the one that left that child. She was the one that logically, consciously knew that that child was going to be abandoned, left there at that apartment for a day and some hours. And she was far, far, far away. Nothing that she could sit up there and do, even if she wanted to. It wasn't like she was 5 minutes away. She was far away, celebrating her birthday, being selfish, going out there with other people, doing all types of other things yet again, and then forgetting the responsibility that she has back at home. And this is why she is locked up in prison at this moment in time. And I can promise you at this moment in time, there will be a lot more women also locked up for doing the exact same thing. But the way that the world works is nobody really pays attention to what it is that the women slash mothers are actually doing. Everybody wants to pay attention to uh the man, or if he's there, where is he, all these other types of things. Nobody wants to pay attention and put responsibility on the people that are actually there, that are actually present, that can actually do something. Like I said, this new age of, women, and how it is, that women out here thinking is completely foreign, and it's crazy to me because I was never raised around any of the stuff that I talk about and see. That's not any of the women in my family. Those women, they took care of business. They went through college. They have, their homes. They still out here working. They're doing what it is that they should be and what it is that they want to be doing. They're not out here being trifling and deciding that, oh, I want to be selfish and be a hot girl on my birthday. I want to be single and childless on my birthday. And this is why I sit up there and tell people, just because you can have children doesn't mean that you should. And just because you can reproduce doesn't mean that you're going to be a good parent slash a good mother. It just doesn't. But like I said, it is what it is.